Yo, what's good? I'm about to go skate. Let's get fitted.
Fashion mains are some of the most overpowered builds in the skateboarding server based on the fact that fashion players usually prioritize cosmetic skills over all else. Many fashion mains experience high levels of success on the social exchange. This is because on the social exchange, the appearance skill and cosmetics are valued over skills like precision and clip amount. In fact, many high-level clips can be posted on the most popular social exchange, TikTok, and users will not see a high return in social points, whereas users with a high appearance and rare cosmetics will often see high or even viral levels of return on the social exchange. This high return rate of social points allows fashion mains to then exchange their social points for in-game currency, placing most fashion mains at a higher wealth than normal players in the skateboarding server. Another thing that makes maining fashion so desirable is the fact that high-level fashion mains are more likely to get rare cosmetic vendor contracts. These rare vendor contracts allow these high-level users to get access to some of the most rare cosmetics in the game, allowing for fashion mains to be some of the most popular skateboarders in the server. Maining fashion is not all good though, as fashion mains have one of the biggest debuffs in the game. But before we get to the debuff, we're going to talk about some of the perks that fashion mains get access to. Virality Plus. When players equip designer cosmetics, they get the Virality Plus perk, making their clips more likely to go viral. This can be seen as an exploit to the game, as once the user goes viral, they are then offered rare cosmetics by vendors in exchange for loyalty contracts. This cycle will continue until either the loyalty contract ends or the user base decides it no longer deems the rare cosmetic vendor popular. Fashion mains also get the low-level Protection 1 perk. This low-level protection buff makes users less likely to lose hit points via minor scrapes on the torso and legs. It is important to note that while this ability provides defense from minor injuries, most players on the skateboarding server ignore defensive abilities and equipment altogether and will opt to train skills like reflex and agility to avoid major injury. Moving on to the debuffs, fashion mains have a low level minus agility 1 debuff. This will always follow fashion mains no matter the style of cosmetic they have on. Tight cosmetics will cause a debuff in agility as they slow down limb movement, and baggy cosmetics will cause a debuff as users will have to constantly adjust clothing to be able to perform high level skills adequately. The final and biggest debuff fashion mains face is the outcast debuff. While fashion mains often enjoy higher amounts of gold via vendor contracts, they are often very polarizing players. Opting to put individualism above all else, these skaters usually have smaller friends lists than normal skater builds. These users are also less likely to be accepted into the core skateboarding clan, as this clan has strict rules regarding what they accept. Lower level players often look towards the core clan as leaders of the server and will adopt the ideals of these players. This can cause fashion mains to be outcasts among many players hoping to be inducted into the core clan. Some high level and even professional level skateboarding players can usually avoid the agility and outcast debuffs because their strength and dexterity stats are so high. Also, if users start in the core clan, you rarely see them getting kicked, although there have been attempts before. Some notable fashion mains are Burberry Airy, TJ Rogers, Versace Plug, Beatrice Diamond, Miles Silvis, Robert Neal, and Nyjah Houston. Overall, I think the thing that makes fashion maining so desirable is the fact that they have such a high ceiling for social points. This puts them at a high rank as their fame and reputation reaches other servers other than skateboarding, and this opens them up to possibilities and vendor contracts that other players will never even experience in their whole playtime. So let me know if you think fashion mains are OP and keep grinding. Thanks for watching.